In 3, 2, 1. And joining me now on, I believe it's court number 1, is Tara Lambert, the eldest daughter of BLTA President David Lambert, also one of the island's top tennis players. Tara, welcome. And who exactly is on the court now?
Thank you very much, Mr. Sharp. Here we have in the pink shirts nearest us, we have Cortland on the right, Cortland Boyle, teamed up with his cousin, Billy Boyle. On the far end, representing Work Academy, in the blue ace t-shirts, we have Evan Hughes on the right-hand side with Peter Webb on his side there. Right now we have some fierce competitors. We have the Boyle cousins planning to take the trophy, from what I understand. So we'll see if they can keep it together and communicate. And I know Work Academy are just as hungry for the trophy, so we'll see if they can fend them off and see who ends up on top today.
Sure. Who are the champions, Tara?
Last year, I believe Soltis did come out on top. I believe the Boyle family assisted in that win. But we do have a couple of fierce competitors, unfortunately, out. We have illness. We have a lot of school activities going on. We had the likes of Chris Rigo, unfortunately, not on court with us today, and some other international reps that we've had in the past. So we'll see what happens today.
So let's go through some of the action right now. Serving at the far end.
We have Evan Hughes serving to Cortland Boyle. So let's see what happens with this return. Yep, a fierce forehand return going down the line. Unfortunately, Peter Webb wasn't able to counter it with a strong enough volley. You see Peter has now dropped back to the baseline. I think he's a little intimidated by Billy's fierce ground strokes. He's a pretty heavy hitter in comparison, but he's countered it with a drop volley. But his cousin Cortland couldn't put away the finishing shot there, with both volleyers at the net and a little off balance there.
The Boyles right here.
In the pink shirts.
In the pink shirts are definitely, I like that little drop, that little lob just over the net.
A little on the fancy side, but they're doing just enough. I'm not sure what the score is right at this moment, but I have to admit from past experiences that I think that the Boyles are probably just ahead of these guys. But we'll have to see what the final score, what the final outcome. The format for today is 4 games, no ad scoring, which means at deuce, it's a sudden death point. We have a round robin format on each court. Today I'm pleased to say that we have all courts here at the tennis stadium in action, with 5 schools participating, again in this ACE-sponsored event. We have Summersfield, we have Soltis, Work Academy, Whitney, and Delwood. I hope I haven't missed anybody out. We would have loved to have more, but we understand a lot of the other schools have inter-school sports going on for some people, for some participants, plays and whatnot. But we're always enthusiastic to have as many schools participate as possible.
Sure. And while you were speaking there, quite a rally was taking place there, won by the Boyles. And they're changing over here.
They are changing over, so I probably have to say, based on what we've seen, that might be a 3-0 lead thus far, but I could be wrong.
What's the score? 2-0? 3-0. Is it?
3-0. It would have to be 3-0 if they're changing ends, as we do change on the odd.
Okay, so the Boyles will be up 3-0 then.
By the look of it.
And going for, what, a clean sweep?
Clean sweep, yeah. It looks like right now we have Billy Boyle serving out to close out this match. But like I always say, anything can happen.
He has quite a serve on it.
He does have quite a serve, and recently a national squad trainer, I have been on the receiving end on that serve, and for a small package, he is packing quite a punch, and I'm pleased to say that I tend to do the same thing with my short stature.
This is a little bit long there.
Just overhit on a backhand volley. That is one of our hardest shots, a high backhand volley. Got a little bit more footwork and catching the ball out in front, I think he would have made that shot.
Sure. So we got what, 15 love in this, what could be the fourth and deciding match.
Yes, Mike, let's see what happens. Here we have confident Billy Boyle coming back up on the baseline, ready to serve. Evan Hughes on the receiving end, down the line. Little cross-court exchange, coming in with an approach. Oh, and didn't close out the volley. A little too casual, but hey, let's see what happens. Let's see if he can close it out. Still got an opportunity for Work Academy to come back here and at least salvage one game.
It's like a little Rafael Nadal.
Yes, a lot of these guys do like to compare themselves to the great Rafael, but let's see if they have the stamina for it.
Oh, double fold.
Here. A little pressure there. So it looks like right now Billy is serving down 15-30. Evan's trying to hype up his partner. Yeah.
We've got a bit of a crosswind also that they're having to deal with, coming right across the court.
If these guys have read that, they definitely try to clear, like for Evan right now, trying to aim for the double sideline may be a little bit of a problem. It might drift that ball out a little bit wider. So trying to aim more for the center of the singles line would definitely give him an advantage. But it looks like that's a wrap for these guys, unfortunately. Perhaps we may have had the score a little miscalculated there, but it looks like we had Saltis close it out with the win there.
Now speak with Portland and Billy Boyle, their cousins from Saltis, and they really are playing extremely well in this ACE middle school championships here. Take us through, how many matches have you played and you've won so far?
Yeah, we've won 3 matches out of 3, so we're playing well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you, advanced to the next level?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, and which one are you? I'm trying to figure out. You're Billy, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's go over to Cortland. You tell us a little bit, who have you played so far?
Well, we've played 2 work teams and 1 summer field team. And yeah, the match we just played was the hardest. And we're through to the finals and hopefully to win it.
Okay. You two, have you played together a bit before?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. And like I said, you're related.
Yes.
Okay. Good luck, you guys.
Thank you.
Serve, whether Cortland can clear. Oh, a little bit too much from Bryce. I don't know what the game score is, but you see Bryce and James, they're not giving up. It happens, a little overhitting there, but at least he went for the shot. A lot of these guys today don't take the chance. They play safe. So let's see what happens on this. Fold on the first serve, losing a little balance. Second serve, kicking it in. Billy going for the down the line, overhit it. But I think James was ready for that volley that time.
Yeah. And one thing, Bryce Wojciechowski, he's got the height, so he should be able to do extremely well with the serve.
He definitely has the height, and it's just a matter of whether he capitalizes on it. If his toss is too high or drifts off too much, he will lose balance. He won't be able to get the maximum amount of power that he can get with his height advantage. And then it's the consistency point as well. You have to be able to get your body in position. You don't want to lean and fall all over the court. You got to move your feet with you. A lot of footwork is really important. No matter how good your swing is, you still got to get your body over there.